powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 10 o'clock news on KAJ, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Don Fisher. A jury ruled that a fall that killed a man in April was not an accident and convicted a Flathead Valley man of murder this afternoon. Cecil Thomas Rice was charged with deliberate homicide in the death of Anthony Walthers. Prosecutors say that Rice pushed Walthers off an old steel bridge near Evergreen on April 26th. And at the time, investigators said the water temperature in the river was about 41 degrees and that the current was moving extremely fast. Walthers' body was found by boaters about 1.5 miles offshore from the mouth of the Flathead River. The jury heard closing arguments today after a quick trial that started yesterday, before returning with a verdict around 4 o'clock.
She testified that the defendant was laughing and joking once they got back in the vehicle. He said, "I told him so, I told him so." And she testified that he admitted to her that he shoved Anthony over the bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, this case is an accident. Nothing more, nothing less. It's tragic that Anthony drowned and died. But this was an accident, and Cecil Rice is not a villain.
And Rice's punishment will be determined at a sentencing hearing, which has not yet been set. Skiers and snowboarders across the Flathead Valley have had December 7th marked on their calendars for quite a while, and it's just around the corner. Opening day at Whitefish Resort is always a great day, but there is a lot of hard work that goes into setting up the mountain. MTN's Jack Ginsburg was at the mountain today and has the story.
Whitefish Mountain Resort will hold its 70th opening day this Thursday. Unfortunately, there isn't enough snow to open the entire mountain, but Public Relations Manager Riley Plumbus says that really doesn't matter on opening day.
Regardless of what kind of snow conditions we have, it's something that brings our community back together in one place, enjoying the outdoors and doing something we all love to do in the wintertime.
When families and friends hit the slopes for the day, they experience the great runs and scenic views of the mountain, but there is a lot of work that goes into preparing the resort that we don't see.
From the chairlift maintenance crew and the guys who groom the runs, to the kitchen staff that prepares meals down here at the base lodge and on top of the summit, Columbus says it truly is a team effort getting the resort ready for opening day.
This is kind of one of the more stressful times of year for all of us, but it's also one of the most fun because you see everyone coming together, everyone working hard, everyone's excited, and so we're just excited to have our employees back. They work so hard to make things go well for everybody who comes up here, whether you're a season pass holder or a frequent skier or just someone who's visiting from out of town.
Columbus added that the snow crews are doing their best to get the front side of the mountain open, but in the meantime, everybody should still be praying for snow.
We're going to be downloading Chair 1 this year, so we'll do our best to get the rest of this mountain open, and everyone should just keep doing their snow dances because we could use a lot more snow up here.
In just 2 days, the chairlifts will be spinning, taking skiers and snowboarders up to the summit for their first turns of the winter for the 70th consecutive season in a row. Reporting in Whitefish, Jack Ginsburg, MTN News.
And not much of a chance for snow this week, but we are in store for some low temperatures. For more on what we can expect, let's toss it over to our Chief Meteorologist, Erin Yost, for a look at our first forecast. Erin?
Yeah, for the ski hills and for our Christmas holiday wish, a lot of us could use some snow, but unfortunately the extended forecast has zip in it. We have this big ridge of high pressure that is now starting to build in. That's going to keep a pretty stagnant weather pattern in place as long as it remains in place, and it will be for the time being. Right now, still seeing a few clouds out there, but they are starting to break up, and that's going to set the stage for a pretty chilly night tonight. With clear to partly cloudy skies, we'll see those lows dipping into the teens over the next several days. Again, not much happening. Quiet, stable, stagnant conditions. Got the full forecast on the way.
All right, thanks, Erin. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke will recommend that the Badger 2 medicine be given protection as a national monument. That announcement comes as Zinke is defending the Trump administration's move to dramatically trim the size of two monuments in Utah this week. Zinke went on the defense this afternoon in a special press call, responding to Trump's signing of a new executive order sharply reducing the set-asides for the Bears Ears and Grand Staircase Escalade national monuments in southern Utah. Hundreds of protesters surrounded the president's visit to Salt Lake Monday, with conservation groups and tribes immediately threatening legal action. Zinke released his final report on the monument charges changes and defended President Trump's actions, saying other presidents have followed a similar course, that there's no specific move to public transfer lands into the states, that he's met with tribal leaders to discuss the changes. At the same time, Zinke says he'll recommend the Badger 2 medicine be given protection from development as a national monument, setting aside the area on a front immediately south of Glacier National Park for its cultural value to the Blackfeet tribe. And the Montana Wilderness Association had a mixed reaction to Zinke's latest statements, saying, while we appreciate Secretary Zinke's recommending national monument protection for Badger 2 medicine, we find it reprehensible that he's doing so at the same time that he's stripping protection from a place that is as sacred as 5 sovereign southwestern nations as the Badger 2 medicine is to the Blackfeet. And in Flathead County, more than 7,000 people rely on public transportation services every month. The mission of Eagle Transit Service is to try to move as many people as possible to where they need to be. Their fleet of 15 buses transport people throughout Kalispell, Columbia Falls, and Whitefish. They also offer door-to-door service and have dial-a-ride buses. Every 5 years, they hold a public meeting as a first step to gain public input on Eagle Transit services and transportation needs for the next 5 years.
We have a committee made up of community members as well as transit staff, and we're going to plan for the future how to be more efficient in how we move people, especially on our fixed routes. Our fixed routes, we realize that we need to make it more convenient.
And that meeting is set for Wednesday, December 6th from 4 to 6 p.m. in the Flathead County South Campus in Kalispell. And it may be December, but that doesn't mean wildfire season is over in the West. Wind-driven wildfires have burned more than 60,000 acres in Southern California communities, including nearly 200 structures. This comes after the summer's devastating blazes in wine country that killed dozens and destroyed nearly 9,000 structures. Chris Martinez reports from Ventura.
It's hard to even put emotions and words together.
Tracy Bird could do little more than record some video of her Ventura home of 13 years burning down before her eyes. It's one of at least 150 structures lost in a devastating wildfire in Ventura County.
Ours looked like it was going to be saved, and then this just happened. So it's almost like an out-of-body experience.
Nearby, Dylan Chappelle was among tens of thousands of people forced to evacuate in a hurry. When he came back, his home was burning down to its studs. Firefighters managed to pull out the family's Christmas tree.
I'm in shock, I think. I mean, obviously I'm emotional, but I'm just kind of like, wow, it's all surreal at the moment.
Devastation from the wildfires is the result of dangerous Santa Ana wind gusts combined with extremely dry weather.
No rain came in September, October, November in Southern California. So we have incredibly desiccated dry fuels.
The unpredictable winds are fueling several other fires. About 50 miles east in Sylmar, at least 30 homes have been lost, with many more threatened. The foothill area is also home to ranches. And just north in Santa Clarita, another fast-growing fire is taxing already thinning resources.
We have lost structures, we have not lost lives. Do not wait. Leave your homes.
Officials are pleading with people to heed evacuation orders to shelters like this, where volunteers are ready to offer some comfort. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Ventura, California.
And up next, Aaron is back with a cold and dry forecast for the rest of the week. And Russia's Olympic team is banned from the 2018 Winter Games. Find out why on KAJ.